So this is a word of advice for you personally. Um, you have everything that you need right now. You are not without the necessary tools to propel you to the next level. It's only you and your mind telling you that you need more. You need more. And it's really not your fault. It's the simple fact that we live in a society where consuming is the number one goal. We have to constantly be getting something in return, which is why we sometimes often fail at uniting unity, because we're always expecting something in return. Really, the goal is to live your life without expectation. Live your life in a way where you are open to receive anything at any time, and you'll be grateful for it. The smaller things, like the really, really small things, down to like finding a parking spot, down to like finding a cheap clothing item that you wanted for a very long time, down to bumping into an old friend, down to getting a smaller piece of advice that puts a smile on your face, and realize that you can do whatever you're putting your mind to at that one particular time. It is your duty to appreciate the small things, so when the big things come, you'll be able to do something with it. Extraordinary things with your blessings, because we only truly receive blessings in order to give. In order to give. And you got to realize that you have an abundance. You are abundantly blessed with currency. And currency is spirit. Currency is life. Every day, every moment that you have an opportunity, a chance to live, a chance to breathe, you have an opportunity to do something important, to bring about great change that wasn't possible or wasn't around the day before. So you have to learn how to take life one step at a time. You have to learn that it's up to you to make the best of whatever you have, and not be ungrateful, and not be jealous, and always looking outside of yourself, saying this person has this person has that. And a lot of times we don't even admit it. A lot of times we hold it in. We don't admit that we're looking at somebody else and we're like, damn, I wish I had that right now. That's a form of jealousy right there. Instead of looking at ourselves and seeing what we do have and sharing that. We must share, because sharing is caring. So at the end of the day, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't even sweat the large stuff. Yes, it's a process, learning how to let that go and learning how to work through things. But it's very important that we continue to evolve. We continue to grow, and we continue to change. So my point is this. What are you doing right now? And do you feel fulfilled doing it? Do you have a sense of fulfillment in what you're doing right now? If the answer is yes, cool. Keep doing what you're doing and don't stop for nobody. But if the answer is no, figure out what that is that fulfills you. And usually you'll be surprised what that is. You'll be surprised what actually truly gives you pure joy. And for me, speaking gives me joy. For me, music gives me joy. For me, traveling gives me a sense of joy. But most importantly, out of all of that, it's helping people. It's helping people understand something that they didn't understand before. It's empathizing with someone who felt like they were alone, who was encouraging someone who feels discouraged. That's what motivates me. That's what fulfills me. And that's what gives me the want and the drive to live. We have to figure out what our want is. Then we have to figure out what we need. And then we have to figure out what drives us to make the impossible possible. Yeah.